Hey yo, black man, what's happening, man? Peace, peace. Now in this one, apparently, right, Houston, Texas has been made the destination spot for spring break this year. Granted, I am well removed from university, right? I'm not attending any more spring breaks. I think at 26 years old, man, spring break that's past your prime. You feel me? If you're 26, 27, 28, 29, right? Even pushing 30, but yet you want to attend spring break, we know what kind of guy you are, man. And if you guys been seeing any videos of what's going on in Houston right now, man, the degeneracy is at an all-time high, right? And I was thinking to myself, right, STDs are going to spike in Houston. Keishas are going down there and they're about to spread HIV, herp, um, chlamydia, gonorrhea. They're about to spread everything. And I say that because first of all, I think it was just 2 years ago. I made the video clip on it too. Maybe on my last channel, maybe on this channel, but there was a spike in HIV in Houston just 2 years ago. Just 2 years ago. So right now you have over, I think, well, it's expected, right? An estimated amount of 3 million people will be coming to Houston for spring break. Now, in that first clip you guys watched, right? When I talk about Glocktavius, when I talk about Tyrone, when I talk about Jay Fizzle, that's who I'm talking about. You feel me? I can in that very first clip, I can guarantee you, I bet my bottom dollar. I can guarantee you, I can bet my very last dollar that none of those dudes wearing those chains attended a university. Nowhere in the country. I can guarantee you right now he's not enrolled in any credit hours. He's not a student anywhere. But yet, those are the same kind of guys who want to attend spring break because why? He's looking for girls. He's looking to, do whatever they're trying to do. It's just hilarious to me how these grown men, again, Pookie, Octavius, Jay Fizzle, they're stuck in the past, right? They're stuck in the past. All they want to do is keep on reliving high school. You know what I mean? You guys never attended university, so I know for a fact you're not out there doing anything productive, right? But the point I'm trying to get to, I saw something on Instagram that it really threw me off, right? Someone said bitches seeing moissanite AP and chain and be ready to catch HIV. Now, if you go back to that first clip, right? You guys probably can't see the caption because of how I, cropped the video. But the woman that posted it captioned it, dapping up all the ballers on spring break Houston. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, baller equals what? Chain? Because that's the only thing you guys had in common was a baller equals a chain. And I'm thinking to myself, wait, damn, that's Keisha. That's really Felicia. That's really Tiffany. That's really how they think, black men. They see a chain and think baller, but not knowing that's moissanite. Not knowing these dudes are paying what $200 for a Cuban at most, black man, maybe 150. Again, I'm not really into buying chains and stuff like that, so who knows what these guys are paying? But I can guarantee you, the average dude, like the average Pookie in the street, the average Glocktavius in the street, the average Jay Fizzle in the street, he's not dropping 50K on a chain. He's not even dropping 10K on a chain. That's gonna hurt most of those dudes' pockets. Real talk. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what? No wonder why STDs spread so fast in the black community. Keisha's the one who's so easy, right? Keisha's the one who's so easy. You see these dudes with chains and dreadlocks and tattoos, and she's ready to go. You feel me? I also saw somebody say in the comment section that they walked out of a club, right? And from across the street, mind you, from across the street of the club front door, you can look into a vehicle that had the dome light on, and guys are running a two-man mission just right there in the middle of the street. I'm like, seriously? And again, think about it. Who is it? It's Keisha. You know, guys always talk about, oh, Houston got the best looking black women. Oh, they built like this, they built like that. I'm like, see, that's you dude's problem. You're too focused on the physical. I'm not saying don't be attracted to your partner, but see, when it comes to Keisha, right? Because first of all, look at the second clip. Look at the second clip. Keisha's out there fighting on spring break at the rodeo. It's a wild, wild west for real. You feel me? Keisha's can't go nowhere. Glocktavius can't go nowhere without doing the same thing, man. Dysfunction. Dysfunctional
Y'all
people.
can leave.
But yeah, you
We
black
missed it
man,
right
you
now.
see this and
We
you
at
think to
lounge
yourself, oh man, I love her.
27.7. We've
Oh
been in
man, listen,
line
no,
since
hold
2
on, black
something.
man. Let me tell you
The
something right
security
now.
guard gonna say something. After 3
All
o'clock, it's
these millions of black
$40
women showing up to
all
Houston,
park $20 cash per
I
person
could
because it's
believe it,
supposed to
dude.
be $20
In
per person.
every airport
I
across the
said,
country,
sir, we have 20,
especially
40, 60, 80.
the
We got
airports
4
from like
girls. He
Atlanta,
said,
Florida,
y'all can leave.
DC, North Carolina. I can already imagine, all these little black joints running down to Houston to do what? Just to feel a part of the in crowd. Keishas are concerned with popularity. They're concerned with notoriety. They're concerned with how people view them. Again, this spring break stuff. Listen, I remember spring break. Spring break, all these girls doing are just smoking, drinking, and having sex. That's the main purpose of spring break. And the fact that you guys chose Houston, see, hold on. Let me show you the hive mind. Millions of people went to Houston for the rodeo. Again, I'm not into anything cowboy related, right? That's just me personally. But again, over 3 million people. And think about how many Keishas. So let's say 1.5 million black women went to Houston. Come on, dude. It shows how they all think alike. Listen, in the last few days, right, I have seen multiple clips of Keisha's going to the club over and over and over and over. Go to that third clip in the video, man. Look at that, right? You got Jay Fizzles standing on top of cars, flexing money, right? You got Keisha's out there all doing the same thing. I'm like, it's crazy, bro. They're all doing the same thing. They all behave the same way, right? And hold on, I'm not even getting to the part about the STDs. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, right? But it's millions of Keishas out there just, I watched it. When guys use the Ray-Ban Meta glasses and they go around trying to rizz girls up. I watched a video of a dude down there in Houston rizzing girls up. I'm telling you, those Keishas are on go. Those Keishas are on go, black man. Listen, I think we already know on a regular Friday night, on a regular Saturday night. Listen, Keisha, she's at the club ready to get smashed. You know what I'm saying? But Houston spring break, I'm telling you, black women, they just throw all caution to the wind. Nothing else matters no more. They don't care anymore. Listen, I've already done the stats. Anyways, look at the fourth video in that lineup, right? You would see Keisha's and black males lined up for the club. And that specific club, right? I saw multiple videos of people really waiting in line just to go to the club, black men. I made videos like that in Atlanta as well. And I think to myself, I've never been a club guy, right? And at least from what I've been told growing up, you go to the club to get girls. The only difference is when you meet the girl at the club, she's already off 9 shots of Don Julio. She's off 9 shots of Casamigos. So the possibility of taking her back home that same night is probably very high. And just look at how most Keishas dress when they go to the club. It's one Keisha I follow on my Instagram. I don't know if I put the video in the lineup. If I didn't, I might. And if I don't, that's because it's too explicit. But I watched her story, right? You guys know how females wear the fishnet bottoms, and this Keisha is dumb thick, and they wear the fishnet bottoms with the underwear, and I'm like, yo, you can't tell me, just like the Gunna song, you can't tell me, just like the Gunna song, you can't tell me these girls are not trying to get fucked tonight. Who getting fucked tonight? Who getting fucked tonight? Yo, they're coming outside, black men, to get smashed. Look at how they dress. You can't tell me that's a self-respecting woman. No, Keisha don't respect herself. Keisha sees a moissanite chain and an AP, fake jewelry, and she's ready to bust it open. She's ready to bust it open. Yo, black man, if you guys ever been to any spring break event, you know Keishas are getting down, dude. I'm telling you, I can already imagine how many Keishas got smashed day one, got smashed day two. How many Keishas are cheating on their boyfriend right now, right? How many Keishas are giving up top right now? Houston just had an HIV outbreak 2 years ago. I'm telling you, black men, mark my words. I'm gonna title the video "Outbreak for STDs in Houston," or something along the lines of "Spring Break Houston STD Outbreak." Yeah, I might go with that one because I'm telling you, black men, just wait until the reports come out. Keisha went down there and he burnt everybody. Now, I saw somebody say something, right? If I can find a comment, oh, let me find it real quick, man. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Right? Check this out. Somebody said, when y'all leave Houston, go to the clinic. Listen, most people are not going to the clinic. They're not going to the ER. They're not going to Concentra. They're not going to get any type of blood work done because you need blood work to figure out the real stuff, right? I can guarantee you, they're not going to do it. Keisha and damn sure not Pookie. But check this out. I saw somebody in the comments say, um, are going to the morgue. I'm sorry. Are go to the morgue. Listen, what the fuck? I saw somebody in the comments say, Houston is STD bound. The majority of STDs come from black women. A black woman responded, and where do black women get it from, sir? The guy said, from the guys they choose. She said, exactly. So your statement is irrelevant. Here's the correction, Keisha. It's not irrelevant. We already know black women have no issue sharing men. If you go back to the beginning of the video where the guys are all standing there with the chain, and the black woman said, I'm dapping up ballers at Spring Break Houston, or Houston Spring Break, however you want to, name it. She called them ballers. She called them ballers simply because they all had chains on. That was the only common denominator, was the fact that they had chains. Chain in a black woman's mind equal baller, right? Again, doesn't matter if it's moissanite, don't matter if it's S stones. Listen, these dudes could have overpaid for fake jewelry. Keisha don't care about that because it's all about an image. It's all about appearance. It's all about, if I post this guy on my Instagram, do I get that same validation? Do I get the same love from my friends? If I post this guy on my Instagram, if I post him in the group chat, do my friends approve? That's all Keisha cares about, is the approval of others. But see, back to the STD thing, right? When the man said the STDs that black women catch, they get them from the men they choose. Keisha doesn't mind sharing men. We already know this based upon the children in the community. And again, based off of, if you look at HIV, right? HIV is a STD that's contracted mainly within the rainbow community. Those same rainbow guys, I told stories about this, right? When I was in Atlanta, the city of the down low, city of the homosexual, those guys are still trying to save face. They still hook up with black women on the low. And again, it shows you how black women like these down low guys. You didn't know he was down low? Look at him. Look at him. Like, come on. He said he went in and out of prison. He spent 5 years going in and out of prison. He spent 10 years in prison. What do you think, Keisha? You feel me? Or okay, even if the guy doesn't go to prison, again, Keishas have a way. Like I have met so many Keishas who talk about, yeah, the guy I was once dating, the guy I was married to, he's gay now. Huh? You didn't realize this when he was messing with you? But think about that, black man. So many black women have already slept with a bisexual, again, forget bisexual. They have already slept with a homosexual man, a down low man. So when those same diseases cross over, where do you think black women are catching HIV from? Homosexual, down low black men, the thugged out type of dudes who go in and out of jail, right? But he's holding on to his image. Or maybe you might even have a Brad. You might even have a Brad coming through spreading HIV to black women and they don't really know about it, right? See, the thing with the whole Blacktavius, because I'll talk about this real quick. I saw it with my own two eyes. I've always heard stories until I saw it with my own two eyes. Glocktavius, I'm talking 6'6". He got the wicks in his head, tattoo on his face, gold fronts, tattoos on his face, tattoos on his neck, arm sleeves. I'm full blown Glocktavius, full blown J Fizzle, right? And I saw him with a transformer. I'm like, wait. Why is the transformer wearing a wig? Is this an Autobot or a Decepticon? What's going on? But see, that's what I'm talking about, black men. Those same Glocktavius are with those same men. Where do you think the HIV come from? Where do you think the AIDS come from? It comes from the men they pick. So yes, black men, this is why you don't need to be over there. Everything over there is against you. Everything over there works, in against your favor, man. Everything. Keisha's out here. Listen, the one clip I'm looking at, right? Keisha was upset that she couldn't go into the club, right? She was mad that she couldn't spend her last $20 to get into the club, black men. That was probably her last $20. They said, listen, it's 20 per head. It's four of them. They got $80. They increased the club entry fee to $40 per person. And she talking about we've been waiting out here since 2 p.m. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Yo, black man, that's what they're willing to do. They're willing to wait 12 hours in line to go to the club. To do what? Sit down, smoke hookah, get drunk and listen to music? Come on, yo. Yeah, they're so simple minded. But again, black men, this is why you dudes see ass and you chase behind them. You see buns and you just lose your mind. You think to yourself, oh, black women got the best sex. Some of you dudes never even had sex with other women to say black women have the best sex. I mean, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Like I said, bro, there was an HIV spike. 30,000 people in Houston just 2 years ago. I'm telling you right now, yo, Keishas are coming back to burn everybody. If you are dealing with the young black women, because last time I made the STD videos, Miami, Atlanta, and DC were the popping areas. Houston was up next as well. If you guys have linked up with black women from those cities and in Houston, all I'm gonna tell you dudes is, man, go get tested. Go to your local clinic, go to Concentra, what I'm saying, go get a test done, man. Get blood work involved because mark my words, I'm saying this first. STDs in Houston are going to spike. They are going to spike. And think about it. They're only going to spike based off of the information from people who actually go and get tested. What about the people who are not going to get tested, black men? Mark my words. Like I said, spring break, this Houston trip really showed a lot of stuff, man. Going to Miami. I went to Miami once for spring break, right? And I could say it's the same thing, but at least the beach was involved. Houston is a landlocked city. So to see how so many Keishas went out there and they're outside naked, like this is their regular attire outside naked, I'm like, man, black men, ooh wee. You know what Keisha's down there to do. I hope you dudes put that raincoat on, but knowing you dudes, 10 times out of 10, you didn't. Anyways, black men, I ain't gonna waste no more time on this one. I'm out. Peace.